Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am in a little bit of a different area, not in a little bit, I am in a totally different area. I'm actually in our bedroom, and the reason for that is because they are working on our front door. So you're gonna hear like a lot of drilling. I'm hoping that you can't hear it, but you might hear like some drilling in the background. That's kind of what's going on there, but I actually kind of like this spot. I feel like the lighting is like perfect today. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my favorite crease colors, and I was gonna narrow it down to like 5 or 10, but honestly there's so many different undertones to a lot of these crease colors. Like some are warmer, some are cooler, some are richer and deeper, some are a little bit more purpley. So there's really like, it really just depends on what you tend to gravitate towards or what you favor. So I'm hoping that maybe if you are looking for some new crease colors, or maybe if you've been looking for more of like an orange toned or reddy toned or whatever, not ready, but red toned, that maybe this will help kind of guide you guys. And at the same time, you can just see what my favorite crease colors are. I typically do rotate through these, but I have like one favorite that I've definitely been leaning towards and using a lot, which I have shown you recently, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So I'm going to get to the most basic, most talked about crease colors. They are from the Naked palette. I'm sorry, my voice is being kind of weird. I have allergies again today, and I did not take my medicine again. So anyway, they're in the Naked palette, but you do not have to purchase the Naked palette to get these two colors. They do sell them individually. With that said, the Naked and Buck shade right here are the two colors that I really like for my crease. Now, I do use them differently. I really prefer Buck for more of a color on my crease, and then Naked to blend that out. Because Naked is so close to my skin tone, I find that there's not much of a contrast. So for that reason, Naked is a really good kind of transitioning shade to kind of like buff out your crease color. I think if you have a skin tone similar to mine, if you're a little bit more pale, Naked would probably show up a little bit better on you. But for me, Buck shows up much more than Naked. So here's Naked, here's Buck, and I will show you just finger swatches. Some of these are going to be finger swatches, and then some will be finger and hand swatches. Here they are right here. So that is Naked and that is Buck. Okay, so now we're moving on to another eyeshadow palette, and I have talked about this shade recently and found out that so many of you love it as much as I do. So for those of you who don't have it, take me and my fellow friends' word of advice and just kind of add it to your wish list or add it to your list to check out and swatch and play with, put it on. I love it. It's from the Laura Mercier Artist Palette. Again, this was limited edition. You cannot find this, but the eyeshadow shade you can still purchase separately. And that is the shade Fresco, which is this one right here. So that's what it looks like. It's very, very hard to describe. Like, you look at it in the pan and it's a soft brown, but then when you swatch it, especially when it goes on the eye, it's very, I don't know, kind of like rosy. I have no idea. It's absolutely perfection is what it is. So here is Fresco right there. And I did talk about this, I think, in like my February favorites, so I don't want to talk too much about it. So I highly, highly recommend this color. Honestly, it's, if I had to pick like 5 crease colors of all the ones I'm going to show you, this would probably be number 1. So now we're going to get into some other crease shades, and I'm going to go into Bobby Brown. I have 2 that I really enjoy. The first one that I fell in love with is Hot Stone. I love Hot Stone. It is a eyeshadow finish, so it's just a matte. This is very much, I don't know, kind of like, whoa, kind of like gray toned, I would say. It's beautiful. I love this color all over the lid and into the crease, so I use it that way as a one eyeshadow look, but I also love this alone in the crease. So this is Hot Stone right here, but it is a deeper color of crease. So that's why I'm saying there's different like depths of crease color, there's different undertones. So this is definitely one of my favorites though. Again, this is Hot Stone. It's super soft and buttery, just like the Laura Mercier Fresco. So there it is right there. And I know it looks really kind of, I hate to use the word scary, but kind of like scary and deep, but it's really so pretty in the crease. It's so beautiful, especially when you blend it out. The other color that I really like, which was recommended by Kristen Game, is the shade Taupe, number 4. And I honestly don't see, when I think of taupe, I think of kind of like a purpley gray color. I don't know. That's just what I think of when somebody describes something as a taupe. I don't see that at all in this color, but whatever, I'm not in the naming makeup business. So that's what taupe looks like. It's just a really pretty brown. So there it is there. And I'll show you a swatch here. These Bobbi Brown eyeshadows are really, really nice. So there is taupe. I feel like the swatches are coming out like really ugly, but okay, you guys get an idea. So let me show you them one more time. So here's Hot Stone, and then there's taupe. So here they are next to each other. Okay, the next ones I'm going to show you are from MAC. Like one must-have is definitely MAC's Soft Brown. I love this color. This is so, so great, and I honestly don't know how I went years without this color. It's pretty much kind of in the same color family. Sorry to get all up in your face, but it's kind of in the same color family as Fresco. So here is MAC's Soft Brown on top, and then there is Fresco right underneath it. So I will swatch both to just kind of show you the difference. So there's MAC's Soft Brown, and then this finger is Laura Mercier's Fresco. So here is Soft Brown. Whoa, here, hold on. Let me kind of intensify this so you can see it. So there's MAC's Soft Brown. I see a lot of peach tones to that. And then here is Fresco, which you can see has more pink tones. So Soft Brown and Fresco. So Soft Brown is a really, really nice crease color. I would say this would also definitely make it in my top 5 if I had to pick 5. I just really, really like this color. It's great alone, just like a neutral cream color on your lid, or like a shimmery champagne color. Really, really good one to have. If you don't have it, don't wait as long as I did, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the next one from MAC is a basic, like everybody talks about this color, and it is Wedge. So there it is right there. And this one I don't feel will swatch very well on my hand for some reason. So I'm just going to show you like a finger swatch, which is really, really hard to tell. I feel like it's not coming out very well, but there is MAC's Wedge right there. The other one from MAC is Quarry, which Quarry leans a little bit more kind of like a grayish purple, so it's not your typical brown shade, but Quarry is a really, really nice color as well. It's kind of like a gray toned purple. So here it is right there. So there is Quarry right there. And that one would be great to pair with like silvers, grays, purples, that kind of thing. Taupes. Okay, the next two from MAC are very, very different. So this is what they look like side by side. This one right here is MAC's Texture, and Texture is kind of like an orangey brown. So there it is. It's kind of like a rusty brown kind of shade. Okay, so there is Texture. Again, you can see it's a very rusty orangey brown. It's different from the other ones that I've shown, but a great, great crease color. The other one is Swiss Chocolate, which is deeper and a little bit more, I would say, kind of like red toned maybe. I don't know. Here it is right here on this finger. And I love this color. This is so, so pretty. Love it. So there is Swiss Chocolate right there. Swiss Chocolate and Texture. The last one from MAC is actually what I use for my brows, but it's a great deeper brown color if you're looking for a deeper brown crease color, and that is MAC's Charcoal Brown, which is very, very true to its name. It's more of a charcoaly brown. Just if you're looking for a deeper ashy kind of brown, this is the one that you would want to go for. And here is a swatch. Here, let me make that a better swatch. There's a swatch right there of Charcoal Brown. Okay, the next one is from NARS, and this one is a very kind of like a rich chocolate kind of color, and I really, really love this for the outer V. Actually, I probably should have used it today. I love this as an outer V corner shade, but it's also really, really nice as a crease color if you are looking to intensify your crease color. If you're looking for something more soft and blown out, this isn't the shade for you. But I love NARS eyeshadow singles. The packaging is so cute. So this is NARS Galapagos, And Galapagos is a rich brown with flecks of gold shimmer, but the gold shimmer really does not translate over to the eye. So I think the only way that you would see the gold shimmer is if you really packed it on your lid, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color, very rich. This is like a staple slash must have. Look how gorgeous that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I am telling you, this is great for the outer V and great for the crease. So, so pretty. So there is Galapagos from NARS. Okay, the next one is from Laura Mercier, which I have talked about before. And this is Baroque. So there's Baroque right there. And this also has like really, really tiny flecks of gold shimmer. I don't see it translate over to the face. There it is right here on my middle finger. And it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a very, very soft, light kind of peachy brown color. So there is Baroque right there. Okay, and the last one that I want to show you is the one that I'm wearing today in my crease color. And I really, really like this. I'm telling you, all of these that I've shown you are so different. I mean, the formulation of this one is absolutely amazing. It is from Burberry, and it is the shade number 5, Chestnut. Chestnut is just that, a chestnut brown. It's so beautiful. Sorry, the AT&T guy is backing up again. Again, that's what I'm wearing today. I love chestnut, and that's what it looks like right there. I typically try to get just like this little corner right here. So other than swatching it, I really try not to touch like the rest of it because I'm really weird like that. But here is chestnut right there. It's a cooler toned brown. It's so, so pretty. I love this. So here it is right there, swatched. If you collect Burberry eyeshadows, just get chestnut. It's absolutely beautiful. It's great. It's one of those other colors that's really great for like all over the lid into the crease as well. So it's a great one eyeshadow look kind of color, and also great for the crease, or if you wanted to put a lighter crease shade and then just use this one to deepen up the outer V, you could do that as well. So it's really great all three ways. Really, really recommend this one. I know that Burberry is expensive and it's kind of luxury, but this shade is totally worth it. So those are the more higher end ones that I wanted to talk about. And I do want to mention a few drugstore ones that I really like. The other ones that I want to talk about are from Physicians Formula. This is the Classic Nudes, and you have a nice little variety here. I don't think the quality of these are like exceptional, blow your mind type of quality, but I think they're doable and workable. So if you're on a budget and you really can't afford to get like MAC or Laura Mercier or Burberry or anything like that, these are great alternatives. They definitely work. So this one is a really nice one to have because you have kind of like an orangey type crease color. You have a very skin tone type crease color, a deeper brown, and then a highlight shade. So again, this is the Classic Nudes Quad from Physicians Formula, and these are all matte. So there's no shimmer at all to these. So that's swatches of all the shades right there. Okay, the other one that I want to mention is if you still have the Wet n Wild Vanity palette, you can use this middle shade. This is just like a reminder for those of you that have this palette. This middle shade right here is a great, great crease color. It's kind of one of those poopy brown colors, just really ugly, but really, really pretty in the crease. So this one's really, I think, unique for being from the drugstore. So there it is right there. And I'm like nicking all my eyeshadows here, and there it is there. So that's a great one to pull out. The last one that I want to talk about is actually in the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and I have mentioned this one before. And I don't use the powder anymore for my brows, again, because I'm using MAC's Charcoal Brown. But I do use the wax in this eyebrow duo, so you can see that the wax is very well loved. I'm not wearing it today, but typically I go in with a wax first. But this shade right here is a really nice crease color. So if you have this duo and maybe you only like the wax, but the what is it called, brow powder right here is a little too red for you, then use it as a crease color. It's a really, really great crease color. So there it is right there. It actually looks kind of ashy on my finger. So there it is there. Makes just a really good crease color. I've used it several times. So here it is right here. It's this last one. So there is the brow powder from the e.l.f. Brow Duo Kit in the shade medium. And then just to throw out there, if you have NYC's bronzer in Sunny, that makes a really good kind of orangey crease shadow as well. So it's going to kind of give you the same effect as MAC's Texture in the sense that it has a lot of orange tones to it. So that one's a really good one to use. So if you have any bronzers, use those as crease shades as well, because those work just as well. Like if you have Benefits Hoola, that's more of like a deeper kind of like a, yeah, like a deeper chocolate. And then a lot of bronzers have like orangey tones to them, like a Bobbi Brown bronzer that I have is a little bit more orange toned. Don't forget to pull your bronzers out and feel free to use those as crease shadows as well. Okay, so that will do it for me. I hope that you enjoyed that and all of my favorite crease shadows. I know that there was a lot, and I know this video is long, but there was a lot to kind of chat about and show you and swatch because, again, of the different undertones to them and depth and variety of colors. So that is the reason for the super long video. I hope that you guys are still here. If you have any recommendations for me and or my viewers, please leave those down below. Everything that I'm wearing on my face and my nails will be in the description box below, as well as where else you can find me in social media. I'm sorry I got distracted. I just saw somebody out of the corner of my eye in the window, which kind of freaked me out. So anyway, I hope that you're having a great day or night, and I will see you very soon. Bye.